the senator from Hampshire, Franklin, and Worcester, Ms. Comerford.
Thank you, Madam President. I request the opportunity to make a brief statement.
The senator requests the opportunity to make a brief statement. Are there anybody opposed to her making a statement?
Otherwise known as unanimous consent. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you.
Madam President, like my colleague from the far west, like the lady from Jamaica Plain, I also voted for this important bill, but also carried a deep and heavy heart. And like my colleagues, I have also marked April 1st on my calendar for that report. I want to thank my colleague, my seatmate, the gentleman from Winthrop, for his tenacious leadership here. I, like my colleagues here today, believe that we must make our roads safer. But I will say that while I was casting this vote, Madam President, I thought of my son Isaiah. My son Isaiah, I rarely talk about my family here. My son Isaiah is 11. Like the lady from Jamaica Plain, he's often on his bike. Like I'm sure many of you who are parents, he comes home with harrowing stories that make my heart seize as his mother. But my son Isaiah is also brown. He's a brown child. He's African American, Latino, and white. He's triracial. And already in his brief amount of time on this planet, I have seen the ravages of racism play out in Isaiah's life, where he is disproportionately disciplined, stalked, disproportionately quieted. It's not, as my colleague from the far west, my colleague from Pittsfield said, it's not because folks are bad, as the lady from Jamaica Plain said. We all carry around implicit bias, every single one of us. And so I believe with all my heart that we must get to a place in this Commonwealth where we can track all stops by police at all times so that we can understand the magnitude of racial bias, and we as a body charged with the well-being of everyone, every single person in this Commonwealth, can act to make sure there are necessary protections in place. Thank you, Madam President.